The Tao Daily Tarot begins in just a minute, but first, here's your heads up. Here is the main energy we're focusing on: regeneration. Regeneration. Your life, in some regard, needs to be re-energized, regenerated. Here's the storyline. I'll give you all the details coming up in a moment. Hello and welcome to the Tao Daily Tarot. Thank you so much for being here, whether you're a first-timer, long-timer, or just a cross-watcher checking it out. For the cross-watchers and for the first-timers, let me explain what makes this reading different from every other tarot reading around. First of all, it's archetypal. I read the images from the cards. I only do 8 to 10 cards, that's it, and that's because the Tao is, by definition, simple. In fact, the simplest, straightest, clearest path, period. And that's the reason why I have kind of changed the elements in terms of the reading. Rather than predicting, I focus on energies. In fact, I focus on one key energy every single day because I do a brand new read every day, 365 days a year. And the importance of that is it keeps you in power. When you get into predictions, you are often waiting for other circumstances, other people. You're waiting. You may not want to, but you are kind of waiting to see what comes down the pipe. With this reading, you have the key energy surrounding you at this moment. It is a primal energy, and you choose to opt in or opt out of the energy. That's your choice. But I have found that people who have been following the Tao Daily Tarot, they like this because it puts them in charge, helps them navigate their life. I also do something called the Hyper Shuffle. That's different, and I also get the reading in about 10-minute period because you're busy, and more is not better. I could go an hour, hour and a half. Wouldn't make it a better reading. In fact, the 10, 11-minute reading, much more effective, much clearer, much more concise, much more powerful for you. So let's get to the Hyper Shuffle. And there you go. There is the Hyper Shuffle. Let's see if we can't get to a very impactful Tao Daily Tarot reading. We begin with the Oracle card, as we always do. This is the frequency that we're operating with, okay? This is the one that's surrounding you. This is the one that can make the biggest difference. And this is the one you can choose to get into or get out of. It's your call. And the energy is regeneration. At this point, many of the people I'm talking to are looking to regenerate their life. For the first half of this year, they were thinking of going back, right? Let's go back to the way it used to be. Well, they're understanding there's no way to do that. Things have changed too much. Too much has been shown. Too much has just modified to the point where you really can't fit the square peg in a round hole kind of idea. You can't do it. So you got to regenerate. And that's the conclusion they're coming to in September. In fact, we got the new moon coming up real shortly. We're right on top of it. Great time to start making plans to regenerate because, frankly, that's what the rest of this year and 2022 will be all about, regenerating. We move to the first energy card coming and going. It is the Queen of Wands. This is the lady who, when she walks into the room, everybody notices because, well, she's wholehearted, she's vibrant, she's charming, she's enthusiastic, full of self-confidence. She has that joy, that excitement, that enthusiasm for life. And that's kind of what you're looking for again. Oh, it's not you're expecting a party every day or anything like that, but at this point, your life needs regeneration in some part because it's stale and it's never going to go back. You know that now. So you're looking to develop a new kind of enthusiasm, positivity, and you're willing to dance the dance of change. That's what the Two of Pentacles is all about. Pentacles, of course, the things that we value. Yeah, it can be money, but it can be any number of things. It can be health, it can be friends, it can be love, it can be puppies, kitties, whatever. Whatever's important to you. And right now you're balancing. On one hand, this kind of thing, whatever it is, was important to you 2 years ago. Now, not so much. Not so much. One of the reasons why life is boring and why I need to regenerate my life. So you're balancing what's valuable to you, trying to figure out as you regenerate your life. We move to the next card, the energy of pushing, pulling. Four of Pentacles. You're holding on to what you have left. A lot of things have been taken from you, and it's not so much a question of money. It's more a question of what you value, going back to that basic idea of what you value. Do you value your freedom? Do you value your independence? What do you value? Well, by now, you know clearly what you value. Only Four Pentacles, less than maybe what you started with, but you're not letting go of these Four Pentacles. If you're going to regenerate your life, you're going to build this regeneration, start this regeneration with the Four Pentacles, the four things that you dearly value above all else. Next energy card, Justice, because that's really what you're looking for. There's no question about it. No doubt, that's the deal. You are looking for fairness. You're looking for truth, for balance in your life. Develop some sort of a logic to your life again, because it hasn't made sense in the past year or two. It just hasn't made sense, and you tried to do it, and it just didn't. Justice says that's what you're working on. In fact, that's one of the values that you have, is now justice in your life. We move to the first card that magnifies. It's the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, you know, a lot of people go, well, that's money in the bank, and he's got this, and he's got all the material things in the world. But actually, the king also assumes responsibility, knows what's valuable to him, and hangs on to it, maintains and grows what is valuable to him. And you're at the point right now of saying, okay, I got Four Pentacles. I know the four basic things that are really important in my life now. I wasn't sure a couple of years ago, but I'm sure now. I'm going to hang on to them. I'm going to appreciate them. I'm going to grow them as I regenerate my life. And we go to the second magnifier card, Three of Pentacles. Sticking with the Pentacles, Three of Pentacles is kind of an interesting card because it's kind of a social card. It's teamwork. Okay? Maybe learning new skills. But certainly growing and developing what is now important to you a year or two down the road, and probably depending on other people to help you, or matching up with people who have similar values. That's what the social card of the Three of Pentacles is. Your values match, and so they help you to regenerate your life in some area. And we go to the vice versa cards. In reverse, we have the ever popular Ten of Wands, putting down the burden. Yeah, you have lived by other people's expectations, by society's expectations. They're weighing you down tremendously, taking away any joy, sucking the life out of you in some regard. And you've just had enough. You realize that you got to regenerate. You're not going back to the old. You got to regenerate. So you're going to put down the burdens of the past so that you can go to the future. Chariot card, but it's in reverse, vice versa. And remember, with vice versa, every time you have something in reverse, it's internal. It's not external. Nobody would see it. Normally, with the Chariot card, you are guiding two animals, horses, sphinxes, whatever, but you have the control. Here, you're looking to develop that control again, but you're working inside at this point. You're making sure that your plans are clear. And you see on the right hand, he's holding a caduceus, healing, the North Star above the caduceus, healing, guidance, direction. That's what you're looking to heal your life, to regenerate your life by going in a new direction. And nobody may see it yet, but it's coming. 2022, I think, will have a lot of things appear. Because what you are looking for ultimately in your life is reciprocity. Right? Honoring the things that you value. It seems over the last year or two, the things that you value have been taken away. And again, because this is reverse in vice versa, this is stuff going on inside. So again, it's balancing your values, matching up with people that share your values to grow your values. It really is an emphasis on you, and that's the way it should be because you are regenerating your life. Remember, there's a 46 up here. 4 and 6 is 10, 1. You are beginning again, but different and much better this time. You're much wiser. You know more. If only about yourself. And remember, that's probably the wisest person of all. He or she who knows themselves is probably have the ultimate wisdom. Regeneration. That's where you're headed. September is the prep month. Come October, the wheels start to spin. And from October all the way through 2022 and maybe even a little bit beyond, the ride begins. But you're working on regenerating your life. Excellent, excellent read. I love doing this for you. Clear, concise. Again, yours to tap in or tap out. It's your option. By the way, please like, subscribe, and share. Remember, there's that little thumbs up thing. Click on that every time you visit. Subscribe so that you get the daily feeds because I do a brand new read every day, 365 days a year, because I love talking tarot with you. And I love that we're doing it together. You are the ones that make it worth it. Thank you so very, very much. Alrighty, so that's it this time around. We'll do it again tomorrow if you choose to join, and I hope you do. Between now and then, blessings.